here at Citrix Synergy in Atlanta, Georgia, and we're visiting with Flexxible IT. Can you tell us a little bit about the company and what you're showing here at Citrix Synergy?
Yeah, so the company, we're a software vendor, and we are a partner of Citrix, and we love Citrix technology, and our main goal is to help people consume more of Citrix technology. We're here to help people be able to utilize more Citrix technology.
And how do you work together with Citrix?
Yeah, so this year at Synergy, we're announcing our new Flexxible IT Apps to Digital Cloud Service. What that is, it's a cloud service to help you with your Citrix adoption. So we have 4 simple, easy steps for you to be able to take your Citrix environment from either brand new or very small implementation to a large implementation to take more advantage of the Citrix virtualization across your environment.
Is there something here that we could maybe take a look at the product and see a demo?
Yeah, so we have a quick 4-step process that we go through, and we have a demo of that right over here if you'd like to see it.
Great. So what are you going to show us?
So we're going to show you our Flexxible IT Apps to Digital Cloud Service to help with your Citrix adoption and make everything flow a little bit easier for you. So let's go ahead and take a look. And here you can see the 4 easy steps that I mentioned. We have our inventory step, apps to store, what we call multi-cloud, and of course the very important adoption. So right here in our console, you'll see that to gather inventory, we have an endpoint agent, very small, very lightweight. You install that on your Windows endpoint to gather some information. Once the information is gathered, you can come here to our dashboard. You can see real quickly, we sort that information for you, so you know you have 111 endpoints, 8 critical applications, 11 necessary ones, and 143 departmental ones. All of these applications are sorted for you, so you know which applications are the most important. What we're going to do then is we're also going to show you the RAM that each one of these categories is using. And so this is the total aggregate RAM. What this is going to do is help you gather information that you need for sizing that environment. So you have a Citrix environment that maybe has 100 users, but you need to grow to 2,000. You're going to have the important information that you need to spec out your resources before you actually continue with the project. So very important information that you get in just a matter of moments after deploying our endpoint agent. Next, we're going to go back to our step 2, which is apps to store. We're going to help you virtualize these applications. So you see here in the discovered column, these are all the applications we've actually found during discovery. They're all sorted from the highest number of users and descend from there. So we're going to take applications that have the most usage, like Microsoft Outlook, and we're going to take this and we're going to put this in the process list now, and we're going to virtualize this application. Virtualizing this application could include installing it as a Citrix virtual app, using Citrix app layering, something like Microsoft App V, or in the near future, Microsoft MSIX. Once that's virtualized, we're also going to take that and help automate that process of that application once it's virtualized going into your test environment. Here you'll be able to validate that the application works. Then we're going to go get some end user acceptance testing in pre-production. All of these steps, automating what's going on in the back end with that application from our cloud service. Then last but not least, we're going to take that application and move it into production. Once we move it into production, we're going to be able to do a few things here. Number 1, we'll have our apps to store continues with our plugin for Citrix Workspace or Citrix Storefront. You can come here with the apps that are virtualized, simply search for them in the search menu here, and you'll be able to come to end users will be able to come to these applications and self-subscribe. Now, if we need a little bit more approval, we have workflow approvals built in also, so that they can subscribe to an application that kicks off a workflow and someone else will approve that. But that someone else could be business related, not necessarily IT. So we're offloading some of that information, some of the duties that a normal IT person would have, and providing some self-service to end users. Now, once you get all those end users in, you're going to need some place to put them, right? Your apps need to run somewhere. So you have our multi-cloud section here is step 3. And in multi-cloud, you'll be able to enable those applications to run on different clouds. So from right here, you can see you can add your different cloud resource locations here. We're going to be monitoring and also displaying where you're running your your VMs from the different clouds here. Have things like cost tracking built in. And then we'll have our connectors to help connect to clouds, help connect to even on-prem resources if you're doing private cloud. Then last but not least, we have adoption. So adoption here is where you're going to get your reports. That CIO that just spent $2 million on his app virtualization project wants to know how well it's doing. Here you're going to be able to pull reports, you're going to be able to show the user adoption rates. You're going to be able to help curb the user adoption rates too, and help those problems, help resolve those problems that may come up in the middle of adoption, making the whole process a very simple 4-step process where we can take you from running apps on your local desktops to a virtualized Citrix environment where you're running those applications in a safe, secure manner in just 4 steps. And all these steps can be done in just 3 months. That's what we're offering with our cloud service, Apps to Digital.
Great. And where can they go if they want to find out more information about the company?
FlexxibleIT.com is the perfect place to go. We're launching Apps to Digital this week in the Azure Marketplace, so go ahead and go to the Azure Marketplace, look up Apps to Digital there. But Flexxible.com is a great place to go to find out more about us.
Great. Well, thanks for taking the time to speak with VMblog.